Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. I'm just filming a really quick intro for this video. So basically months ago, I don't even know when I started this, but months ago I decided that I really wanted to make a miniature library. Don't know what started this idea, what, made me want to do this, but I just got the idea one night and then I got really hyper fixated on it and I just had to make it. And it's been a really slow process, but really fulfilling and really fun. So I filmed the entire journey of making this mini library and I am so excited to share it with you guys. So I hope you enjoy it. If you do, give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe down below to see more videos from me. But yeah, let's go back to the beginning when I first started this project. Okay, so the first step in this whole process is obviously to make the books for the bookshelves. So all I did was go on Google and pick out pictures of some of my absolute favorite books. Then I put them on to Canva and I just formatted them to the size that I wanted, and I made sure to get back covers and front covers. Although in the end all of that work was kind of pointless just with how I put them on the shelves, but it was still a lot of fun just to gather all of those pictures and put them all together. So some of the books that I decided to include that you can see me working on here, obviously we have Wonder by R.J. Palacio, that is my favorite book of all time, but we also have books by Libby Hart like Talk Flirty to Me and Planes, Trains, and All the Feels. We also have Library of Shadows by Rachel Moore, which is a book that just came out recently. Then we also have books like The Hating Game and 7% of Roe Devereaux by Eleanor Clover. Those are also two of my favorite books. 7% of Roe Devereaux is one of my favorite books of this year. I'm absolutely obsessed with it, and I knew that I had to include it in this library. So this is just me painting some bookcases that I bought at Michael's. Michael's has a lot of different miniatures that you can buy, and so I bought two of their little wooden bookshelves and I wanted to paint them white to kind of match my own bookcases. Also just in general, I prefer the look of white bookcases, so I really wanted the bookshelves in my mini library to represent that, so I was just painting them white here. Okay, so I've made oops. Okay, so I've made quite a few of the little books now. I don't know if this is where they're going to stay permanently on the shelf. I haven't decided, but I love them. They are so cute. I have some more prepared over here and some more here. I definitely think I have too many books to fit on these two little shelves, but I'm very excited about it. There was definitely a learning curve with this. I kept messing up the measurements and like things just got messy. I've never done anything like this before, and they're very, very small. Like, compare it to my hand, like they're tiny. So, you know, it's just a little bit hard to work with, but I think I've gotten the hang of it, although it is a new day, so maybe I've forgotten. I don't know. And the shelves are gonna look so beautiful once they are all done. Okay, so I'm gonna get back to work. I'm gonna make some books, and I'm so super excited about it. So the actual process involved in making all of the little books was pretty tedious, but a lot of fun. So I basically just took some regular printer paper and I just cut it down to size. I will try to find the video that I used as inspiration and link it down below if you want to make your own mini books. But I just took a bunch of paper, cut it down with my paper cutter, and then I would end up grouping them, I think in groups of like 4 or 5 pieces of paper, and folding them together. So you can see that I'm doing that, just making little groups of paper to then put together and Mod Podge to create the insides of the books. And you don't see me doing this, then I put the bits of paper inside of the book cover, and I Mod Podge all of that together as well. Okay, so I just want to give you guys a little bit of a haul of miniatures, but also like an update on what I've been doing. I've been really bad at updating this video, but I did go to some craft stores recently and I bought some really fun little items that I really want to share. The thing that I'm most excited about that I picked up are these two little miniature kittens. Are you kidding me? So they're two like little tabby cats. And it is my plan to paint these to look like my cats, Chandler and Joey, because I just think that would be so cute. I did want to buy another cat. They had like a cat in a little like cat bed, but it was sold out, and I wanted to paint that one to look like my cat boots. So I'm going to keep an eye out to hopefully find another cat. So I haven't really mentioned this, but I've also been working on like a book nook for my friend Aaliyah for her birthday. It's kind of like a very gothic like manor kind of vibe. Like I made a coffin bookcase and it's really fun. So I bought a couple of pieces for that as well, and maybe I'll show you guys the book nook at some point. But I bought this really cute candelabra. I'm obsessed with it, and originally I was gonna buy this for my own little miniature library and maybe also for Aaliyah's little book nook, but the scaling is a bit off. I don't fully understand scale yet, and this one is just a little bit too big, and so when I put it on top of the fireplace that I wanted to put it on top of, it looked just a little too big to make sense. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this, because I also think it looks a little bit too big in Aaliyah's. So I haven't quite figured out what I want to do with this yet, but I knew that I just had to buy it. I mean, come on, it's like a little mini candelabra. I just had to buy it. And then also for Aaliyah's mainly, but also for when Halloween rolls around and I want to like decorate my mini library for the holidays, I bought these little pumpkins. Like, are you kidding me? These are so cute. Like, look how tiny, oh my god, I almost dropped it, and precious this little pumpkin is. So the plan is I'm gonna put one on her little coffin bookcase, I think, just to add like a little cute touch to it, and then the other ones I'm gonna use at fall time to decorate my mini library. But I've also made a couple of more things. I made a little like wooden hardwood floor for my mini library using coffee stir sticks. I got my dad to get me some from his work. Thanks, Dad. And so I've been using those for a lot of different things, and so I used those to create a wood floor, and I'm really happy with it. So I will also show you that at a later point. I need to go to bed, but I'm really excited about that. I also made like a bunch of like ornate, like vintage looking frames for Aaliyah's book nook. I'll go into hers specifically in more detail later on, because that was not supposed to be in this video. I just had so much fun making the mini books for my mini library that I just really wanted to make more, and Aaliyah's birthday was coming up. It's in a couple of days, and so I was like, okay, this seems like the perfect opportunity to make some more mini books. So I made some mini picture frames for that, and it's really cute. Hers is coming along really beautifully. But I also made some mini framed things for myself. So here they are. They're so precious, and I made these by using Fruit Loop boxes because I have a Fruit Loop obsession. So I have a lot of Fruit Loop boxes. I'm really happy with these. So basically I had some stickers, some bookish stickers just sitting on my bookcase back here, because my friends for their books have little stickers, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with these. I have such sticker commitment issues, and I'm like, these are so tiny and so precious that I don't know what to do with them. So Livy Hart, for her book Planes, Trains, and All the Feels, gave me 2 stickers. So we have this one, which is Cassidy from Planes, Trains, and All the Feels. She is the female main character, and this is just her little picture from the cover. And I just printed out these picture frames off of Google. I just found ones that I thought were cute, and I made them the right size. And then this one says disasters are our specialty, which is just so cute. And then Sophie Sullivan, for her book A Guide to Being Just Friends, I have this little round sticker, which is so cute, and it's for By the Cup, which if you've read the book, you know that's the female main character's like salad bar shop that she has. And this one's just so precious as well. I've just been having so much fun with this project. Like, it was just a random idea that I had at 5 in the morning one night, because I have major insomnia right now, and it was just like the best idea I've ever had. Obviously it's not like an original idea, although at the time that I thought of it, I didn't know anybody else had done it, specifically like in a shadow box. I knew about book nooks and things like that, but I just like, I don't know, it's just, I've been so excited about about it, and I've been having so much fun with it. I feel like I haven't been like crafty in a really long time. Like I do my bullet journal all the time, but like I haven't like created like anything before, and it's just like a lot of fun, and it's definitely something that I want to explore more of in the future. So I'm just having a really fun time with it right now. I do need to get supplies to make armchairs, because I've tried to find armchairs and I just can't seem to find any. So I did find a tutorial online that I'm gonna try to follow. Is it gonna go well? I have absolutely no idea. Making my own little books seem to turn out pretty well, although obviously making a little mini armchair is gonna be a lot more complicated than just making little books out of paper. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that it's going to turn out okay. So I need to go to bed, but I really just wanted to sit down and update you guys while I had makeup on and looked presentable. But yeah, I will talk to you guys whenever I have something else to update on. So it's been a while since I've updated you guys. I've actually done a lot of work in the mini libraries. I've made a bunch of things and I want to talk about them with you all. So we're going to start with my library, and then I'll talk about my friend's little book nook that I'm making, even though that's not the point of this video, but I thought it'd be fun to continue sharing updates about it anyway. So I've made quite a few things for my library. I've been making a lot of mini candles. I don't think I've talked about that yet, but I've basically been taking crayons and a lighter and just melting them down, putting a piece of pencil lead in the top, and it looks like a little candle, and I'm obsessed. I've made quite a few. I made one for my friends as well, but it's glued onto her bookcase, so I'll show you that in a minute. The thing that I'm most proud of, the thing that I love the most, is I bought little cats. I think I might have shown them to you guys when I bought them from Hobby Lobby, but I bought little cats and I painted them to look like my cats, Joey and Chandler, and they turned out even better than I thought that they would. But they literally look just like my cats, and it makes me want to cry because they're just so pure and cute. So here they are. So this one is Chandler. Like, are you kidding me? Like, this looks just like him. Ugh. I'm obsessed. And then we've got Joey. Like, are you kidding me? It looks just like him. So I'm really excited to add these into my little library. And then the other day I impromptu made a little mirror to go above my fireplace, which I just realized I also did things to and I did not grab it to show you. So this is my fireplace. I finally painted it and everything, and I'm actually obsessed with it. Like, this turned out even better than I could have imagined as well. I didn't fully know what I wanted to do with it. I did a lot of hemming and hawing about what color I wanted to paint it, what I wanted to do with it. I landed on painting it white to match my bookcases, and then I don't know if you can tell, but I did a brick design in the back, and then what I did is I took Lego fire pieces and I glued them in there on the back there, and then I used little like skewers and I painted them brown to be the logs. I'm obsessed with it. Like, I just think this is so cute. And so impromptu the other day I made a little mirror to hang above it. So what I did was I had this old like little mini eyeshadow palette that I literally never use, and even if I did use it, like, I never use mirrors in little eyeshadow palettes. I find them useless. I'm so blind that like I need a big mirror, so I've literally never used the mirrors in these things. So what I did was I took it out of there and I printed out like a gold frame off of Google and I made a little mirror. Are you kidding me? That is so cute. So it's gonna hang above the fireplace like that, and I'm so excited. Yeah, like, I think this is one of the best things I've ever made. I don't know, I'm like really thriving with this whole mini library thing, and I'm just having like the time of my life. So I'm super excited about this. And the big thing that I started doing last night is I started to make armchairs. I started making them and then realized I wanted to use hot glue, and I didn't have my hot glue gun. It was at the other house, and so I had to grab the glue gun today. I just ran over and grabbed it, so now I can actually like finish making the armchairs. So this is what I did so far. I just have a black foam board because that's all the dollar store had, but this is the base of my armchair and I love it. I made 2 of these last night because one is for Leah's, one is for mine, and I am literally so excited. Like, they're so cute. I will link down below the video that I used the template from. I printed out the template last night, so I'll definitely link that down below because I am obsessed obsessed with this. I do have some fabric scraps that I found in our basement that I think I'm going to be using for the armchair. So for Aaliyah's, because hers, and I don't think I've shown you guys hers at all. And I've made the most things for hers as well, but hers is like a gothic kind of vibe, and so I found this like dark like wine red color fabric, and I think this is going to be the best that I have to go with it, because I don't want to do a black armchair just because there's already like a lot of black going on. I don't know, I just feel like this is the vibe. And then for mine, I think I'm gonna go with this like lilac-y purple color. I just think that this is going to go the best with the wallpaper that I chose, which I will be showing you in a second. I can't remember if I've shown it to you already or not, but there's like a slight purple color to some of the flowers in the wallpaper. And out of all the fabric that I found, this seems like the best fit. I am gonna make Aaliyah's first, just because I am more certain on this color and I want to see what it looks like. So excited about this. Like, the armchair is what I've been dying to make. Okay, so now let me show you what the interior looks like of my shadow box miniature library. So this is hard to show because obviously there's glass in it, so you can see the glare of everything that is on my desk, so I apologize for that. But you can see the paper, the scrapbook paper that I used for wallpaper, and I wrapped it around to the sides as well, which I'm just obsessed with. I got this at Michael's. I love it so much. And then I used coffee stir sticks. Let me just move that stuff. I used coffee stir sticks. I glued them together and I colored them this like brown color. That's not the color that I was going for when I did it, but that's the color that it turned out to be, and I actually think it works perfectly. So sometimes, you know, happy little accidents. I'm just obsessed with it. I think it's gonna look so beautiful once it has like all the little miniatures inside. I'm actually so thrilled about this. It's so cute. While I've got you hanging around here, let me show you all of Aaliyah's stuff, which also might be a little hard to show. So this is what Aaliyah's is looking like. I'm actually so obsessed with it. Like, I'm so obsessed with it that I'm sad that it's not for me. Like, I just want to keep this forever, but I know that she's gonna love it, or at least I'm hoping she's gonna love it. So yeah, I just put her armchair in there just to kind of see what it would look like. Obviously it's gonna be raised because it's gonna be on legs, but I just put that in there. I bought a little cat at Michael's. She has a tabby cat, so I don't think I'm gonna paint this one at all, just because I don't quite know how I would make this one look more like her cat than it already does. I have this little like crate. It was a Lego crate and I painted it black, which I just love. And then inside I just put 2 little books, and then I have this little magnifying glass, which I also think came from a Lego set of some sort. I found it in a box with other Legos. Originally, I wanted this on the bookcase with the Truly Devious books, but I couldn't quite get it to like sit in there properly, so I'm just gonna put it in this little crate. I'm gonna tell her why it's there. I'm also trying to make hers as interactive as possible, because obviously hers is like open, like it's just like a gift box that I'm using, whereas mine is closed, so I don't want mine to be interactive. But I feel like she's the kind of person who's gonna want to be able to like pull the books out and touch them. So this is her coffin bookcase that I took from a coffin box that I had when I was a kid, and you can see the holes from where the hinges were. But yeah, so her books, most of them you can take out. They're a bit crammed in there, but like you can take these ones out. It's hard to do with my left hand. Let me switch. A couple of books are glued in, so like this one is glued in, just because I was trying to like anchor things in a little bit. But you can take the Mara Dyer books out. The Lunar Chronicles at the bottom comes out. We have the bell jar right there. So this is just filled with some of her favorite books. I am absolutely obsessed with this. I made the shelves inside the box with fat popsicle sticks. It's just gorgeous. Like, I feel like I'm absolutely thriving right now. I also used the coffee stir sticks, painted them black to act as a trim inside the box, which I'm really glad that I did. And I used this paper, the scrapbook paper I had that was actually part of like a Christmas like pack. This was just like the edge of the paper. I used that for the flooring, and then I just used red scrapbook paper for the back. So as you can see, I have like a whole gallery wall situation going on. So I actually took these from her Pinterest boards. I just kind of scoured her Pinterest and found images that I felt like went together and went with this like gothic vibe that I'm going for. So this one is from the Raven Boys, and it says I am being perfectly fucking civil, and I felt like I just had to add that. We have this one. Oh, I love this one, the skull with the book. And then I have like this little like lady one, gave me gothic vibes. I don't know. I love this one as well, the reading. And then the Dracula like a vampire hand, because that's kind of what inspired this, is her love of Dracula. Got this one. I did put all of my favorites on the back here. The cat with a little like clown collar, just because these are the ones that you can see the easiest. And then on the side here I made this little hanging one. So this one can come out. So again, I took the coffee stir sticks and I put them at the top of the bottom, and then I used a little piece of like twine to make the hanging part. I used a cereal box on the back and I painted it black so it wouldn't like stand out so much. But I love this. This was also from her Pinterest, and I literally used a little screw that came from the hinges of the coffin, and I just put it on backwards onto the wall there, so that I could use it to hang that up, and it is stunning. So yeah, I'm actually jealous of how good this looks, because it's going to be on her bookcase and not mine, so I hope she appreciates it, because if not I will just be stealing it from her. I'm joking, but I hope that she loves it. Oh, Joey's here. Hi Joey. Hello. So that is all of the updates that I have for the miniatures. I'm so excited about them, but for right now I need to turn the fans back on because it's super hot up here, and then I'm going to get to work on Aaliyah's armchair. I'm literally so excited, you have no idea. I hope this turns out super well, because I'm just like, this is the moment that I've been waiting for. Okay, so here we have Aaliyah's finished little book nook. So you can see the little armchair that I made there. It's not perfect, obviously. It was my first attempt at making an armchair, so it's a little bit messed up in places. It was definitely a learning curve to that, but I'm absolutely obsessed with how her book nook turned out. I think it's so beautiful, and yes, I did give it to her and she ended up loving it, which made me really, really happy. So here's my second attempt at making an armchair, this one obviously for my mini library. At this point I'd gotten used to making it, so mine did turn out a bit better than Aaliyah's, which I do feel a little bad about, but hers was still really cute. Like, there was nothing wrong with it. It was just a little bit messier in comparison to mine. I also think the glue just reacted better with my fabric than her fabric, but you can see I'm taking this little, like, I don't even know what that is, that fabric I'm putting on there, or that like material. I don't know what it is. It's not exactly what the YouTuber used that I was watching, but it ended up working really, really well for me. I had a lot of fun making this armchair. It was difficult at times, but I just like put a show on and I would just work on it for hours, and it was a lot of fun, and I'm really pleased with the finished product. So here I am just gluing together some stacks of books just to kind of place sporadically around the little library. The glue was giving me a lot of troubles. I like broke the tip of it, and so it was really hard to come out. But I just wanted to glue all the books together so that they don't like kind of fall around once they are in the library, because obviously if I have to move the library, I don't want things falling all over the place and then me needing to like open up the entire frame just to get to them. So I was just gluing everything together to make sure that they wouldn't fall apart everywhere. So here I'm catching up on some videos from With Love Lisa. I'm quite behind on her videos, so I just put a bunch of them on in the background while I was putting all of the books onto the bookcases. So for the same reasons as the last one, I wanted to glue all the books together, glue them onto the bookcases so that if I had to move the library, the books wouldn't go flying all over the place. So I'm just securing them into a place there, which was a little bit tricky because the books like barely fit onto those shelves. I kind of wish I made them a little bit smaller, but it ended up working out fine. So I kind of just put them all on the bookcase in their predetermined spots that I chose for them. I just love Lisa reacting to Speak Now Taylor's version in the background. That is how behind I am on her videos, but that was just so precious. So enjoy her reactions in the background and go subscribe to Lisa if you have not yet already. And honestly, organizing these little bookshelves is just as satisfying as organizing like my full-size real bookshelves. I had so much fun at the beginning of this process figuring out where all the little books were gonna go, putting them in their little stacks, like making sure the colors went together, putting all the authors' books together. It was just a lot of fun and super satisfying to do on like a little mini scale. So I definitely recommend that you all make your own little mini bookshelves because it was just so much fun. Okay, so now I am just adding all of the items into the shadow box frame to finally create the library. It was so satisfying to see this finally all come together and to finally actually glue everything into the frame, since I've kind of been putting it in there just to see what it looks like for quite a while now. It's nice that it's like finally permanently in the frame now. This library was so much fun to create and build. I'm also just putting the finishing touches, so we've got the frames along the wall of the frame. Frame and frame, that was funny. Hey, that's so meta, having frames inside of a frame. Look at me. So I just love the way that it all came together like that. here is the finished library with all of the finishing touches inside. Like I said, I'm absolutely obsessed with this. It's not 100% perfect. Some things didn't turn out the way that I wanted them to, but overall I'm really happy with how everything turned out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know what you think of the library. Like I said, I know it's not perfect, but I'm obsessed with it. And also let me know if you would ever make your own mini library, because I think that's a lot of fun. Subscribe if you've not yet already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!